Boy, me go and come here. What you say?
hitsgh.com.
Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything.
Hi.
How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude?
Like
All the many things,
maybe
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
You're my everything.
See, I call you Zion.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi.
Hi everybody. My name is Khumiwaa. I'm so happy doing this right now. You don't have any idea. So like this is my maiden edition. This is a lifestyle show and I'm here to give you cruise. This radio station is more about Christianity. We can understand that. But then we can't take our lifestyles out of Christianity. Do you understand? We all have a life. And I'm I'll post my number or something so that you people can interact with us. So like I said, this is a lifestyle show. We're coming to cruise, but then a bit of Christ in it, something like that. So on this show, we'll always learn a word, okay? So today we have a word for the day, and I think you people have to listen to it. So stay tuned.
Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome back to Learn It Now. Today's word is squabble. It means quarreling noisily over trivial matters. In sentence form, naturally, children squabble over everything. It gets irritating when you're in shock or mourning. Synonyms are altercate, quarrel. Antonyms are agree, jode. This is compiled by Kojoben and brought to you by Pep. Thanks for listening. Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome back to Learn It Now. Today's word is squabble. It means quarreling noisily over trivial matters. In sentence form, naturally, children squabble over everything. It gets irritating when you're in shock or mourning. Synonyms are altercate, quarrel. Antonyms are agree, yield. This is compiled by Kojoben and brought to you by Pep. Thanks for listening. Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome back to Learn It Now. Today's word is squabble. It means quarreling noisily over trivial matters. In sentence form, naturally, children squabble over everything. It gets irritating when you're in shock or mourning. Synonyms are altercate, quarrel. Antonyms are agree, yield. This is compiled by Kojoben and brought to you by Pep. Thanks for listening.
So that's the word.
Good day, lovely viewers. Welcome back to Learn It Now.
With anybody.
Today,
Don't want things with anybody. Say what I say. I have a guest on the show. What's my new Syrian kwa? Me nim the no kra. Stop doing that, Richard. There no, you're comforting yourself. Oh.
Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah.
Okay, so that was the word for the day. Now let's get right into it. Let's get right into the program. I know people are listening to me. Plenty people are listening to me. I told you I'll be nervous, right?
Everybody's here.
And somebody is even telling me I can come and I like that kind of feedback. But people should relax for me. This is like my maiden edition, please.
All the many things.
Okay, so the pick is familiarity breeds contempt. So because of familiarity breeds familiarity breeds contempt. How do you get it? How do you understand it?
Father, you died for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are.
Familiarity.
See, I call you.
There's a saying that those who know you the best believe you the least. This is actually a deep quote too. Those who know you the best believe you the least. I am a patron see finish. And then there are scriptures to back this saying. Somewhere in Proverbs 25:17. I'm reading from the New International Version and the New Living Translation. So New International Version is say, seldom set your foot in your neighbor's house. Too much of you, and they will hate you. And a New Living Translation is to say, don't visit your neighbors too often, or you wear out your welcome. Imprebebre na because I don't want to nipa bebre. I to say there's no respect. Nipa di weni mi FM and then ye keka ho just because there's too much familiarity, and I feel like this is actually an issue going on. Like everybody will relate. Someone relate. Amo demon kancham someone relate. So yeah, tell me you don't relate in the YouTube session. Or the comment section, sorry. Okay, so I have a guest with me. His name is Richard. Some fresh boy be like that too, with some plenty beard and things. You don't have beard, then a good about Jason. It better. Okay, so Richard is coming to tell us what he understands by the whole expression familiarity breeds contempt. Richard, you have the mic, you can talk. Greet my viewers first, please.
Good evening. Yeah, I'm Richard. nurtured, and yeah. So as she stated earlier on, we are here to talk about familiarity, what breeds
Breeds
contempt.
contempt. Yeah.
So basically, I think it has to do with people maybe taking our leniency for our weakness kind of thing. You get it? So the fact that maybe someone sees you most often and you vibing with people most often makes them feel so free around you that ideally, if they were not that closer to you, they can say some things to you and everything. So basically, yeah, that's what I get about the whole thing.
Yeah, that's nice. And have you ever like been too familiar with someone that you probably disrespected
Of
the
course.
person? You did?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
share with us your experience?
Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's a nice thing though, yeah, because I've also been a victim of it. So
Okay.
in this instance, I'm giving my how I meted it out to others. You get
Okay.
it? Yeah, so it had to do with you see, we all have we all have our bad times and all. You get it? So yeah, there's this one female friend of mine who was very cool with me and everything, and I think we had this one or two thing, this misunderstanding, not anything huge per se, but yeah, I just because she was so familiar with me and everything, I got over the line. I spoke some words I wasn't supposed to say, and yeah, so this said person stopped talking to me for like for like close to a month. Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah,
And
I
I didn't
really-
go on catch and nipa need to me years.
it was disrespectful. Not necessarily.
Oh.
I didn't insult her per se, but I just said some,
Very disrespectful
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, and I apologized on countless occasions, but she was still not budging and everything, But eventually, yeah, she gave in and she forgave me. So I think, yeah, we shouldn't, take advantage of individuals, allowing us into their spaces and all. Yeah. So we are supposed to respect each other and yeah, regardless of how cool individuals relate with us and everything. So yeah, basically that's it.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Menyum neja you.
My
Okay.
everything.
And then you went to disrespect somebody just because the person was too familiar with you.
It wasn't intentional. Yeah, I wouldn't say it was premeditated or something. Something just came up and yeah.
And then you apologized and she said no.
Yeah. She said she had forgiven me, but there's no way we could go back to how we were earlier. You get it?
And whatever it is you did was really bad for her to actually say that, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh, that's bad.
Can you share? This is a lifestyle show. You can talk about it.
Okay, so it's long. Let me summarize.
Okay.
Get it? So it was like we had a birthday party for we were preparing for a birthday party for another friend of ours, and prior to that, I think last year my birthday is on 5th September. Yeah. So on my birthday, my friends they contributed and they prepared something small for us to enjoy. It was a surprise actually. I didn't really know much about it.
Okay.
So yeah, it got to that. I was surprised and everything. We all had fun and everything. So on this other friend's birthday, yeah, we also did. We did our contributions and yeah, we're going to Labadi Beach, for a birthday party and everything.
Okay.
And yeah, this said friend who I disrespected, yeah, was proposing we add others to the group so that we go for the party and everything. And another person was in opposition of that. You get it? So I was like, oh, then if this person isn't in support of what the person I disrespected is proposing, I think we should do away with that.
Okay.
And the person I disrespected was in defense of the other person joining and everything.
Okay.
And she made a comment to me that you can be on your birthday, we contributed and did something for you. Is it that today you are contributing large, so you want to take people out of it?
Okay.
You see, at that time I felt kind of like you've done something good for me and you're brushing it in my face.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah. I felt like it wasn't right for the person to do that. So I didn't really think much about what I said. And I started scolding her that Charlie, if what she did to me, as in what she did for me on my birthday, is what she brush it in my face with, I can give her how much she spent for my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, I was supposed to say it.
Wow.
But yeah, I did say that to her, and you know, she felt bad about it because
And can I ask a question? Were people there?
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people. Oh my God, you embarrassed her. Maybe that's why she didn't want to talk to you again.
Yeah, I think so.
And how did you apologize?
Okay, you see, I didn't even, leave the scene. I think a couple of minutes ago, I came back to my senses. I was like, yeah, I didn't do the right thing and everything. So I think, I should apologize. I told her, oh, I'm very sorry. Like, I didn't think about it before seeing and everything. But as the topic we're talking about depicts, like, familiarity breeds
Contempt.
Yeah. So I think, I went overboard and I said what I was not supposed to say. But,
Even if I was the girl, like, I won't forgive you. How can you say that?
Come on.
Hey, but you pan what?
This is a
Then
Christian show. This is a
Christian show, and so what? That's one thing. You people, it's okay, we are all Christians, but then it doesn't count. Okay, we're all humans and we have emotions and stuff.
Yeah.
Christian show. You've insulted somebody. The person is saying, you say what?
You remember the number of times the Bible says we should forgive individuals?
Yes, the Bible says we should forgive. You just try your best
as
to
in the number of
forgive.
times.
77 and 7 what? And you'll be on a Benyas 77. No, brother.
So I think with this one, I had to apologize.
Yeah.
I did it on countless occasions, like, because this person is very close to me. And
Can you mention her name? Maybe her house name, maybe Akosia Adjoa or something. So we give Adjoa or Akosia some shout outs so that we say Richard is really sorry. This thing I'm wearing. Oh, okay. But then we should still say sorry to her, as you're on air, use this opportunity to say sorry.
Akosia.
Her name is Akosia. Akosia, darling. Your friend Richard is here. Was he sorry?
Yeah.
Please forgive him. I know you've forgiven him, but then I think.
Yeah, she has, cause like I really pleaded for long, like.
For long.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a cheat.
I even thought of going to her mom.
Hey.
No, like she's a cool friend of mine. You get it?
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to lose a friendship.
Aww.
She actually told me we are going to be cool, but we can't go back to how we were early on.
Okay.
And I wasn't having it, like I just had to beg her and everything. And I think as time went on,
That's
she
cool.
forgave me,
That's
so,
cool.
Yeah.
Once forgiveness is in there, we hear Danyamiasi.
Yeah.
But then, would you share this is what you did to somebody.
Yeah.
So what did someone do to you in this familiarity breeds contempt thing? What did the person do so wrong?
Okay, you see, with my case, I'm a guy, and there are some things I feel I might take it normal.
Okay.
Relative to how maybe a female will take it.
Okay.
You get it? Because there's this, belief that guys really get over things early compared to females. So I think your experience would rather,
Okay, so I should give mine, right?
Yeah,
I actually have quite a few, but there's this particular one that really hurts my feelings, and it happened not long ago.
Okay.
So there's this friend of mine, and
You get to share his name.
I don't think I have to mention his name, because if I mention his name, I better war and say. So Ewa happen, I better war, big war. So now thing is, I'm using wars because I'm still not in I've forgiven him, but I'm still not in that kind of early for me to forget. So there's this friend of mine that we're too cool, too cool, way too cool. And we went to church. After church, sometimes we just go and then cook at his end. We the youth in the church and all, we go and cook at his I know that people in my church listening will actually know who I'm talking about. Why did I even use this example? But then let me just say it anyways. Sorry. And so that we all eat. I mean, we're me and Kainka maybe a bit my bedtime. Now me baby. I can't do it today. And then he was like, what PSR this week? Other than yo, who Pierdo? We are make a ukununo. And I'm say, why would you say that? Do you even have his number? And I say, oh, the number of friend I thought it was a joke. Then this guy I had to reach him because my phone was off sometime. I had to reach him through his phone. After, I don't know, something happened, like middlety number, so I didn't know he had true caller or something. And then we're saving number never honum. So this was like a year ago, and I'm using the phone no, and you know true caller and so the end delete info in your massa. And then like this guy went through his true caller, and then he went to fish out the contact, called him and said on him and Kasana me appeared throughout this week. Like, who does that? He's not even your friend in the first place. He's not like who does that? Like, am I wrong? Like, would you take this thing like obi the yewa way overboard? Because we are too familiar with each other, you feel like you can actually cross the line. And then this time around, I was not having it. It was really something that, like, I don't know. And then people be like, you can't forgive and everything. I've forgiven him. I know he's listening or something. I've forgiven you. You know yourself. I've forgiven you. But then, you know, like the whole familiar thing, you know, I feel like because we're too familiar, you went overboard. And then now I think I have to create that kind of boundary for you so that you don't have to, your friend is saying, do you get? Oh, I've forgiven him. If I've forgiven him, I have. But then that's the thing. Familiarity breeds contempt. If you cross the line, now people
like there's no coming back.
I can be cool with him, but I'm not sure I'll be cool with him like how I used to. Come on, how? Like that's the thing. So okay, maybe you think, yeah, we are humans, but then
prone to mistakes and everything. So I think get back to him on a cool level.
Yeah, I'm cool with him. I'm cool with him.
Now you're talking about this boundary and everything.
It's boundaries, darling. Boundaries. Hey, I'm seeing people. Oh my God, somebody is saying. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. So like people are commenting, and I'm so happy. Comment more, Letitia. I see you, Christine, my baby girl. Aww. Esiatre, oh my God, Pep, you're laughing. Caro, don't let me come at you right now. Caro is having her anniversary somewhere, and then she's watching that. Happy anniversary, darling. Oh, I'm so happy. So like you were saying, what's it I should forgive the guy?
You have, right?
I have.
I'm saying you have, but with this boundary thing, okay. Well,
so that's the thing. So with familiarity, right? The care about familiarity, boundaries and respect. So that was what I was coming like. Not after this whole story is not yet shared. I was coming to that. What we can use to curb familiarity breeds contempt here. You create boundaries, and then you both have to respect each other. Because I don't think if he really had some level of respect for me, he would have gone that far. So let's take it like this person you are complaining to, not same kind of thing. How will I now solve this problem? And you know, it didn't end there. After he messaged the guy, after me blasting him, say what he did, I don't like what he did. No, he messaged the guy and wrote, say thanks for that. Just say and they say like what blasting me. Do you get? So can you just overlook this kind of thing?
This one, I think,
he went overboard because checking the time difference, no time I'm a friend and said what he did, I really didn't like it, no. And you were like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't. He even didn't see anything wrong with it in the first place. So that one is another thing to get mad at. Then he went back to test the person and said thanks for that. That means he's not remorseful. And now, me overreacting. That's the thing. Familiarity. Will you do this to another person? That's the thing. So I feel like
you feel using this boundary thing.
Yes.
For the limits.
Yes. But then he's not my enemy. He's my friend. He's still my friend. But then
But you see, when this boundary thing comes in, I feel it will also not let this said person feel free around you.
He can't feel free around me again. That's the point. That is what I am actually like. And then I may hammer at. I don't want you to feel free around me.
Let's
to do that again.
So let's delve into the realm of, let's say, Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go on the, let's say, evangelism tangent.
Oh my God, are you using the Christian thing against me now? Richie.
Chill. So let's say this third person is someone you really want to draw closer to God and everything. Once you bring this boundary thing inside, do you think you're going to win this third person?
No, this person is already closer to God.
so that's okay. So like, let's delve.
The example you're using will hit you. I bet cow or nine. Why?
Chill. Let's
It will bite you in the leg.
So you see, okay, so let's not speak specifically to what you are talking about.
Okay.
Let's get into like hypothetical situations.
Okay.
If the said person is not closer to God, and you are cool with this person in this area, you really want to draw this person closer to God and everything, you would have lost this said battle. You know that. Of drawing this said person to Christ.
So just because you want to draw the person closer to God too, doesn't mean say you should disrespect someone. Do you understand? Because okay, God will forgive.
Yeah.
God will forgive. We're humans, like you said. We're humans.
Yes.
We're humans. I'll forgive you, but then I've tried my best to draw you close.
I think you're supposed to, you're supposed to give people second chances after you've told him or her about your displeasure.
Okay, so now are you playing the devil's advocate or something?
No, because they are humans. Like, and I've been a victim of this before. As in, I've meted it out to someone. You get it, and yeah, I know how it felt at the time. So I don't think.
Fun fact: do you know how this person is acting? You said so. Then they can say you were remorseful, and then you kept persisting, apologizing, and all that. Do you know how this said person is even reacting? So for the fact that I've even forgiven him, God should give me a medal. This person doesn't even feel remorseful after like the whole like wakasa. Do you know he feels like wakasa or you're sorry. No, just let it go. But then I need to show you something that don't go overboard again. And then now if he sees you or no namha or trying to reach out or something.
Like he trivialized this issue. It's not
that's the thing. And the thing is, Obia or Bekatren, yeah.
The other person feels. About something,
Obia or Bekatren, Ibia Katren is a 1 year. So I think you should even feel like remorse, not sa ahomaswo 247. I don't know, you know. Me yes, oh, me pa. I know you are listening to me. Share BB come is a mimbo, but let me just keep quiet.
Remember,
Kwabena, utie. Kwabena is a kwakumi. I mean, new crowd. I'm sure he's listening. I mean, I've forgiven you, but then that's the most important thing. So once there's forgiveness,
at least we're supposed to learn from it. It should be a learning process. You feel me? Like
yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be happening again.
It will never happen again because of the boundaries.
Chill with this boundary.
It's the truth. There's boundaries in every share.
I know, but like.
I don't know if this is the right example to make, but then there's boundaries in everything. Even Christ has boundaries. Like God has boundaries, right? You can't disrespect him to.
What boundaries are we talking about?
Your friend said, "Oh, yeah, Boniana say at the time you die, no boundary you are setting to mean cross it over and call your friend and say, Anameboa. Yeah, so that's the thing. There's boundaries everywhere.
See, I get that boundary with God.
Yeah.
What's about your boundary? Like he's
so
still in your life. He's still in your life. Like,
my boundary is you are in my life, but you don't have access to me again. That's the boundary. You get.
That's why I also come in with the evangelism bit, and you'd have to.
And this person already knows God, my friend.
I said let's do it like hypothetical situations. Come on. We shouldn't be, shouldn't harden our hearts about these things.
I haven't hardened my heart. It's different. I don't know why you're not getting the point though. Like I haven't hardened my heart.
I get
okay. Okay, let's take it like this person is persistent. Like to say now you were persistently reaching out to the other person. Yeah. I'm sure say maybe however it is now just let go. But watching him, what you rather wronged me. Like does it even make sense in the first place?
How many times do you pray for forgiveness?
Every day.
No, like you mentioned a specific sin you've committed and you ask for forgiveness about it.
In a day?
Yeah. As in, how many times you go back to some older sins you've committed and you still seek for forgiveness from God? How many times did you do that?
You are mistaking certain things. God is God. I am me.
And as Christians,
I've forgiven him.
as
Richard, you are making it look like I haven't forgiven this guy.
As Christians, we are supposed to emulate the life of Christ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm emulating. I'm forgiving him.
Okay, fine.
But that's the thing. Like your friend is saying, even in our setting, when we pray for forgiveness, like you have to be like remorseful. You have to be remorseful. But this person is not remorseful. It's a different vibe. Do you get? Yeah, I'm not a bad
So
person
hello,
like that.
Kwabena or whoever you are, try reaching out to Khumiwaa and
I just hope he will even listen and when he comes me, I'll give it to him
Oh, nah,
before I'll forgive him.
Don't. Okay, once you eventually forgive.
But I've even forgiven
fine,
himself.
yeah.
I don't
You
even know
have,
what
yeah.
to.
So just get cool with him and
Yeah, I'll be cool with
everything
him. I'll be cool with
everything
him.
will work
I don't
out.
think I have a problem at
Yeah,
all
yeah.
with him.
But yeah, you see, once you are being forgiven, I think we shouldn't try to, like do whatever we did again, because with that
Okay.
it will be like you've been forgiven and you're still going back onto what you said you wouldn't do again. You get it?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm getting feedback, so people are like, I'm loving the show. Someone is like, I'm watching you on YouTube. You're doing well, girl. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. She want my broth lies in Jennifer. Oh, Babrita, I said you went with. Babrita knows you.
Well, shout out
PK
to
is
Babita.
loving the whole show. Oh. Thank you guys. Oh, so people are saying they're waiting for the link. Please, the link is on my status. Please check it out. Why?
Or they can also go to the YouTube.
Yeah, you can go to the YouTube. Look for it. Rise Online Radio. You get it. Thank you guys. Thank you for interacting. Wow, I didn't expect this. I'm loved. Like I feel loved. Oh my god. So we did some. Your friend is saying, "Me person me can't say vox pop," but then we asked a few people for their opinions and everything about familiarity breeds contempt, and then I'm coming to play them so that the viewers and then the listeners too will have a fair share. So please hold on.
Yeah.
Third one.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha.
Okay, so familiarity breeds contempt is an idiomatic expression which defines itself as a situation whereby if you know someone or a situation very well, there is a likelihood that you might lose your respect for that person or become careless of the situation. For instance, if you really know how to swim very well, there is a likelihood that you might disregard the fact that you can easily be drowned by the water. On the other side, if, for instance, a father always invites the son to join him to eat, there is also the likelihood that the son might quickly or might even within his own will put his son into his father's food without his father's invitation. Okay, so familiarity breeds contempt.
See what the guy was saying.
Familiarity breeds contempt. So I think it's when you have an extensive knowledge or you have a close relation with someone or something, then you tend to lose respect for it, or the thing becomes of no value to you at a point in time. Yeah, so for example, you're in the same house with your siblings, you grew with them right from infancy. They grow, they attain some high level in society. But then because you think you have been with them, you've seen them all in their worst moments, in their best moments, it is sometimes difficult for you to accord them the respect they actually deserve or the respect that is due them because you have known them, you've seen it all with them. Yeah, that's what I think.
So I'll share an experience here. So I can explain this thing from my point of view. Now in church we had this youth group. We used to meet bi-weekly, sometimes once in a month. And it got to a point that people who were away in school, so people who had gone to tertiary, people who had gone to secondary school, and were not around for every meeting. The level of attention that was given to them when they came back during vacations was over the top. Now, the people who were stuck in church or who had to attend service every time that we had a meeting, we realized that those people felt some sort of contempt. Now, it wasn't intentional by whoever was moderating the meeting or leading the service or whatever, but it just seemed as though we attached more attention or we gave more attention to the people we didn't see, and then we relegated the people that we always saw during service, during meetings. We relegated them to the back, and it was something we had to check, because the people who were being affected or the people who had issues, they didn't know how to address it without coming off as being jealous, probably because they weren't in the position of the people who had left for school and all that. So I agree that familiarity breeds contempt, but I feel that it's something that can be worked on, right? So always attaching respect to people, regardless of where they are or what they do and all that, helps to curb this issue. So I'll share an experience here, so I can explain this thing from.
Okay. So you see, from all the three voice notes we got, there's one key thing they kept. Thank you. So that's the thing, the respect. If there's no respect, seriously,
But do you know what I also didn't hear there?
What?
Boundaries.
Wait, are you using my boundaries against me right now?
No, it's a discussion we're having.
Okay, so they didn't say boundaries, but I said boundaries.
That is your way of keeping it. It makes sense. But you know something?
You're being sarcastic.
No, come on. But you know something? There's this thing about the second VN you played.
Okay.
And I think.
Is it the lady?
Yeah, the first lady. See,
the first lady, yeah.
So with the second voice notes, see, there's this example she used. I think I find myself it's a classical example.
In the shoes, right?
Yeah. So there are these twins I grew up with.
Okay.
Aguile and Akoko.
Oh, shout out day ones. Shout out girls. I think I know them, right?
You do know them.
I know them.
Yeah.
Oh, my girls.
Yes.
Twinny hair palofono. Okay.
You can check them out on Instagram. Twinny hair palo.
Yeah. Hey, some shout out.
Some crazy, wait there.
Yeah, they're revamping and all. Even my wig.
I see.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, as I stated earlier on, they are my day ones. Yeah, so I grew up with them since childhood and everything. I remember when they used to rain. We'll be playing in the rains and all. I'll be my big box SB and yeah. So they've known me since childhood. Yeah. So I think with this familiarity thing, even though we've grown now, I see myself to be a big man now, and everything, but I still see the
old you.
Like
no boss level be our
I feel like they're supposed to, accord me, because these are not the days where we used to, run in the rains and play here and there. Yeah, but they feel once they saw my, let's say my genesis and everything. Well, even though I'm growing now, they still,
That's what we call see finish. They've seen everything. You
can't.
can't.
They still see me in, that light. Like they hold me. They go like, oh, now was there you? We saw you. Like we see you turn out a sport a blue.
Oh.
Like, yeah. So it has to do
wow.
with that. But I'm cool with this though. Yeah, that's why I'm saying with guys, I think
you take everything on a lighter note. So what are you doing right now with guys? You take everything on a lighter note.
Okay, so maybe I should have spoken for myself. Yeah,
Better.
I take things on a lighter note.
Better.
Yeah, I love them to this. Shout out to
Shout outs to them. Oh, that's nice. We have Palm Gray's original Tom Brown here, guys. You need to try this because I don't know if you're seeing me, but try this Tom Brown. You will love it. You have to contact them if you want more on 0277 415935 or 055 Trust me, you will love it. Trust me. I don't want to talk plenty. Just try it. If you buy it and you don't like it, bring me my money. Did I? I'll refund your money. Yeah, if you buy it and you don't like it, I'll give you money. Like, don't worry. But I know that you will like it, so you would rather bring me money. So we're going on a musical break. Okay, we'll be back in maybe say 2 minutes or something. So enjoy my Everything by Joe Metzel. Ciao, guys.
My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. Everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Ha-ha. Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, somebody, let me see your hands go up. Le, 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 le. Le, 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 le. Le, 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 le. Franklin.
So there are two other voice notes that we have to listen to. Please stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's my personal take on familiarity breeds contempt. I think that when you associate too much or too closely with someone or something, they become too friendly to the point that when you sometimes even disrespect them, you may not even say it. Yeah, so I think that's the meaning of familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah, so you associate yourself closely with someone and unconsciously you even tend to disrespect them even though you don't know you are disrespecting them. Sometimes you may know you are disrespecting them, but because of the relationship you have with them, yeah, you tend to overlook those kind of disrespects. Yeah. All right, so an example. All right, so I think that okay, so let me use this example. I live at Ibri, you see, closely associated with or to those particular things. Yeah.
When we talk about familiarity breeds contempt, basically you losing respect for someone because you have become too familiar with them. Like you have become that familiar with them that you lose respect for them. And when I talk about losing respect for someone, I don't mean going about insulting them. No, kind of not regarding their feelings, not regarding certain things you say to them, because he's my guy, like he's my friend, he's my boyfriend, my girlfriend. That title is there, so no matter what I do, he still remains the same. So we don't really regard them like we used to do, because a lot of things, like, we have known them for a long time. So sometimes even in marriages, at the end of the day, when you become too familiar with your wife or husband, that is where the marriage starts to break up, because
So you don't even mind how you look again. You don't even mind what you say to them again. I mean, you don't mind your actions towards them, because whatever I do, their role in my life remains. Yeah, so you don't want to do the extra work again, like that kind of extra work that you want to do to keep them. So in the beginning, if we become friends with people and we want to keep it, I mean, we invest in it. But when it gets to a point and we feel that, okay, we've been friends for this long, so certain things that I used to do, like the callings, the let's go sit here for a while, the visiting, like it does not happen again, because like whatever I do, he or she still remains my friend. And even in relationships, people who end up being together for a very long time, I mean the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, that kind of thing, and they end up losing regard for each other. Like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend, stay together for long, so that is it. So certain things we do, our words, our actions, we don't pay attention to it anymore. Whatever I say, if it hurts you or not, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to do anything about it. That means I've become too familiar with you. I don't even regard how I make you feel anymore. If my words hurt you, I don't care. The fact that you still remain my boyfriend or girlfriend, and that is it. So that is what we mean when we say familiarity breeds contempt. Like, because you've known them for a long time and you are okay with them, you don't want to do the extra work to keep them. Yeah. So that's it. When we talk about familiarity breeds contempt, basically you losing respect.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, somebody, let me see your legs go up.
So those were some deep stuff right there. Like some people were sharing, like you can feel so like it's actually some real life things.
Most of them too were, narrowing it down to relationship stuff.
Yeah, familiarity. I mean, relationship. I mean, sibling relationship, love relationship, friends relationship. So there's relationship everywhere. But then let's link this thing to the whole relationship thing,
now,
the romantic relationship thing. Why are you running away from it?
We'll go there. I want to just, touch on one thing this guy also said.
Okay.
He spoke about this everything.
Yeah.
I also have a classical example about myself. While so you see, I stay closer to Accra Academy School.
Okay.
Yeah? And whilst we're in JHS and we're selecting SHS to attend and everything.
Okay.
I felt some way seeing people choose Accra because this is where we grew up and we play football there.
I think my brothers also felt same.
So I'm like, this is a place we play football. Like,
so what would be so different about it if you choose that
had
school?
To do with how familiar we are with Accra. But people outside this,
they can't have enough of Accra, my friend. Hey, Blaubi, what are you saying?
Shout out to
Blau. I know somebody who went to Blau. I'm actually not cool with the person, but then hey, hi, your school is here now. We are giving you a shout out.
Why are you not cool with this person? Does it relate?
It's personal. No. It's not family.
Because I think this is a thing. It burns bridges amongst people. Like
of course,
people cut people off just because they didn't respect the space they've given them and everything, and they go overboard and all. So
that's very true. Very, very true.
So now let's go back to what you thought I was running away from.
The relationship thingy. You are running away from relationship.
I just had to
Let me put you on the spot right now. Are you in one?
No, I'm not in one.
Hey!
Okay, I'm in one.
You are?
Yeah.
So why did you say no in the first place? You see, familiarity. You're too familiar with your girl you know that when you say this, she won't even get angry. But how would you know if she's mad though?
Oh no, I'm in one with Jesus Christ,
Oh!
You see, I got you there.
You got me right there. Like, are you for real right now?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you know that your girl is not listening to it. They can all be found with you.
we're talking. This is a Christian show, you know.
A
and
Christian
yeah.
show, Christ,
I know,
like
I know,
before,
no,
because
no,
you're
no,
a Christian
no, no.
doesn't mean you can't be in a relationship. What are you saying?
Well, that's a topic for another day. But
Yes,
this
we
one,
will
yeah.
definitely come
No
to
problem,
this.
no
You will
problem.
be
I'm up
our
for
guest
this, I'm up
too.
for this, don't worry.
No, Ziggy.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so this whole familiarity breeds contempt thing.
Doing this said opportunity we have,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, trying not to go overboard and everything would, I think help, you know, curb this set thing.
Yeah.
You get it? Because like the other people are outside who want to be cool with Khumiwaa because maybe they see Khumiwaa around and they want to be friends with Khumiwaa and everything. But you know, Khumiwaa might not be. I'm not saying directly to you, but Khumiwaa might not be, you know, that easy approachable and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have access to
Me,
Khumiwaa,
I'm not easily approachable.
oh, yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, if you have access to Khumiwaa, if you are cool with Khumiwaa and everything, at least you should appreciate this said friendship or, you know, this relationship you have with Khumiwaa,
right,
and I think we should respect each other as well, because respect is key in every relationship. You know, if one person feels so disrespected all the time, I think it would bring an end to this relationship. So we should appreciate and respect individuals, and it will be cool. Like, I think this familiarity thing, breeding contempt would come to
that makes a whole lot of sense, because of course, if you appreciate someone, I mean, the person will feel special and all. I mean, you appreciate them, you respect them. Everybody likes respect, right? So I'm sure this is like actually a good point. Like it will actually curb the whole familiarity thing, because familiarity is a bad thing. I feel
but
like
it will kill the contempt it breeds.
the contempt. So is familiarity a bad thing?
It's very cool. Like,
I think it's a bad thing.
Really?
Yes.
Why
if you are
do
too
say
familiar to some, I don't know. I feel this is me. I'm
so?
talking for me.
Let's
I
narrow
feel
it
like
down
familiarity is
let's
a
narrow
bad
it down
thing.
to, is it bad to be familiar to your husband?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. To me, it is.
Why?
I don't want to be too familiar with my husband.
Okay,
Doesn't
so you don't
mean
want
to say
be predictable and everything.
yes, and I don't want to go overboard. Like, if I'm familiar with him or something, I'm sure I'm going to go overboard. Like, I'll do things to him without thinking. Say, you know, I'll feel like he's always there and everything. Like, to me, please, nobody should crucify me. Like, to me, I feel like familiarity, because a friend of mine, he was like, one thing that scares him about marriage is the whole familiarity thing that it brings. He didn't even add the contempt thing and everything. He just said the familiarity thing. Because, I mean, at some point, you're scared send a wife, like, instead of wearing maybe 90 or something, or then to man bonimu, like nothing, like on your shibi, on your packaging, and all those stuff. Do you get? So he doesn't want to get too familiar with the partner.
Survive? Like, how do they stay together?
No, there's a difference. They will definitely survive, but then opposite, the things they started with, money, like, don't stop doing it because why you're too familiar with each other. So he's scared of familiarity.
Okay, well.
Do you get the point now? So I feel like I understand him. That's why I'm saying that I don't want to be too familiar with my husband
But
or
I think
anything.
with the points you made, I think it doesn't bother on familiarity.
So it borders on
Do you
what?
know why?
Loss of
Because,
respect.
no, it's not that. Like, if before, like, we got married and started staying together, I was always wearing like, if I stick to that, you'll be familiar to that, right?
No.
So now we are together and I'm switching to...
So you'll be familiar
I'm
Ntoma.
switching to
Ntoma.
I'm giving you variety.
No, that's not variety.
So you want
like,
what you are familiar with. That's
no, he's
that's
trying to say,
okay,
so that's the meaning. He's trying to say, I mean, he doesn't want to get too familiar with Nayeri nakedness.
No problem.
Do you get? Yeah. Why do you always like to run away from stuff
I'm not
like
running
this?
away. Like,
No problem. Let's move on. How we are talking about a thing.
I'm supposed to let you moderate your show, but it seems like
No, the show is ours. I am
know,
moderating.
I
I'm
know,
moderating, but then it's ours. Okay,
Well,
like we need to feel free here.
Okay,
my
so
friend.
as we've narrowed down to relationship stuff, I think also a way to curb this set familiarity has to do with you know, we shouldn't have this mindset that
But at the end of
this is
Sukra,
my
wait,
spouse.
who be break? We have their familiarity there. You can't do away with it
Yeah.
because you'll be staying with the person for forever. And
So
then
let's say for a man, you shouldn't assume your wife is a mind reader. that a way of curbing it.
Okay.
You shouldn't assume your wife is a mind reader that say unimze anopa like minimze anopa my husband will take kuku. No, we shouldn't do, if we are trying to curb this set familiarity that breeds contempt. I think we are supposed to also reach out to people and get to know what they want. We shouldn't be so familiar. I was making the man there and probably on kuku. Maybe anopa was up Tom Brown.
Tom Brown is here. Palm Grace original. Yeah.
Precisely, so it shouldn't like a way of curbing it would be reaching out and getting to know what people want.
So communication.
Yes.
I feel like communication. Yes. Is really important.
So we shouldn't assume our spouses, our mind readers, that they will know what they want and as in they know what we want. So it has to be so.
That's really true. That's really true. That's really true. Oh,
and
guys.
also, so you see, it's a two-way thing. We shouldn't assume they are mind readers, and also like you shouldn't also assume you know what they want
because you think you know them, because you think you've been with them for a number of years.
Precisely.
People change.
So if we go on that tangent, at least we now know of 3 ways of curbing this setting, like
which
appreciating
is
appreciating and respecting individuals. We shouldn't assume individuals are mind readers, and also we shouldn't
we should communicate more.
Precisely.
Okay, that's really good. So at least we have 3 ways of curbing familiarity, right? I mean, we are all guilty. We are all guilty, like familiar. Let me think through and see if I've been too familiar to the point that I've disrespected somebody. I also have a friend there. His name is Wafa. I tell him my mind anytime. Oh my God, sorry Wafa, I'm so sorry.
Wafa,
I tell him
I know one Wafa K. I don't know if he's the one.
This is Wafa Yao.
Hey,
I tell him my mind every time. Maybe because I'm too familiar. He was my mate in JHS and then all of that. So like.
And then I think I know this said Wafa. Because I was also your mate in JHS.
Hey, please, I beg you.
Oh, sorry.
Is your name Wafa?
No.
So why you?
I'm saying I know this Wafa.
Of course, I'm sure you know him.
Because we attended the same JHS, but since you are pushing me away.
No, you always say you didn't attend my JHS because you stopped at some point. Please don't let us have this argument on this show. I beg you. Do you know what this Richard boy me name that make mama nkatwi na me express me hu yi. Unim ne awaye. Ye nyina ya ko JHS baako. Who jai wa form 1 now go to another school and then you completed with them. Just say yeah only a chance you see familiarity. He's too familiar with us so muyen omo okoka omo ho la show no. And I just say odi omo esia pakan so. And I just say and I me school we dey say me person me bobo 2 schools needing na cause say competition bisa. Everybody is unique in their way. So that's just it. In say anyon two knows now you are claiming you are my mate, right? Abigail when he from me man Abigail tia dey way. Now Richard is claiming he's our mate too. Okay. People are commenting. Hey, Priscillate. Go girl, I'm feeling you. Love the show. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. I like the fact that you're all interacting and all. Thank you very much.
Grace and love. Even in the Bible, familiarity did like breed contempt.
Of course.
Yeah. So a classical example can be found in Mark 6:1-6. You get it?
Preach.
So let me read.
Preach.
So it reads: Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. Where did this man get these things? They asked. What's this wisdom that has been given him? What are these remarkable miracles he's performing? Isn't this a carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us? And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, a prophet is not without honor except in his own town, amongst his relatives and in his own home. He could not do any miracles there except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. He was amazed at their lack of faith. You get it? So even they thought, it's precisely the example I gave about, my twins.
Yeah.
That's like Richard, yeah. You name the small boy in boxes, they sport them.
Blue.
Sorry for my words, you get it.
Oh, feel
so
free.
They were so familiar with me and everything that it breeds
so
contempt.
even with this biblical example you just gave, it's I feel like Amana Claire said familiarity is a human thing. Like like
it's a part of it.
It's part of us.
Because
like,
no one lives on an island.
Yeah. So I think so. Be it too familiar with you. I think with me and Americans, I think you just have to forgive because it's human. Like yent me new free do you get? So the listeners and everybody, I feel like you have to. I mean, forgive someone if the person crosses the line, and then.
But it shouldn't be persistent.
That's the thing. You see, that's the thing. People keep people. So then, how do we treat people who persistently become too familiar with you and disrespect you?
So even in the Bible, your sister won't say.
So you see, that's where the boundary comes in.
So that's what I'm saying. At least it shouldn't be just one. It shouldn't be like once the said person wrongs you, you just cut him off now.
It shouldn't be a one. So then how would you know, say maybe there are certain things the person has done like you've overlooked it, but this is the one that breaks the camel's back.
So I think with the times you've overlooked it, did you register your displeasure to the person?
Of course. Must it always have to be the one that breaks the camel's back like 5 times before you cut this person off?
I've asked you this question already, and let me go back to it.
Okay.
How many times in the good book are we supposed to?
Don't give me that, Richard. Don't come at me with that again.
It's a Christian program, so it should be based on the Bible. You get it? As humans,
this is lifestyle.
Yeah, lifestyle within the Christianity context.
Yes, you see, one unique thing about this program is I don't want to, no offense, okay? I don't want to sound so holy cool. I'm just being myself. Like, we're humans, and you'll be an person will forgive you on that instance. Do you understand? So don't come at me with that. This is a Christian show, and then fine, go see. I don't feel like doing it. I'm being blunt.
So
I think God didn't want. That's not the message, though. Nobody should please listen to me about this. But I'm trying to be myself as much as possible. Like, I mean.
At least we should with my instance.
So then that means I should forgive people 77 times in a day.
Yeah.
That means you can never hold anything against anybody.
Yeah. And I think we should try our best to do that.
You should try your best to set boundaries and show people how to respect you.
So
show them with some kind of actions.
I think we're on different pages here. I get you in the sense that you are saying you would forgive the said person, but you advise yourself on it, right?
That's it.
So that's where the
boundary the forgiveness is in, but then there's boundary. Yes, I've let go, but it's gone.
You wouldn't allow yourself to be disrespected.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Countless occasions.
That's the thing.
It makes sense.
That's the thing.
Your point is legit.
Thank you. Now, how about you? So do you have any conclusions? Like, I feel like we're done with the show. Do you have any conclusions?
So basically, that's what we're speaking about here. We should try and appreciate that the relationship. Yeah, we should build that culture because it's not easy into his or her space, and we take their lineage as their weakness. I think it's not right.
Yeah, human beings, we are full of emotions. You don't know what, like maybe I did fan gross, the other person is actually taking it too serious.
We should also know who we are dealing with.
Yes, we should put people's emotions into account before you do anything.
Because me like this, if you are so familiar with me, you might, I wouldn't take it. Maybe the way I react to things will be different from how Khumiwaa will react to things. You get it? Am I lying?
Sorry.
I'm saying the way I might react to things will be different from how you do.
Of course.
Because lady and not.
You see, you've brought this whole lady
No, I
and
know
guy
you.
thing
Okay, no,
again.
chill, I know
You've brought
you.
it again.
There might be other ladies out there who would also, turn on a blind eye about something. But with the Khumiwaa, I know maybe, Not
Khumiwaa, you know what my headache? Can I mean to my headache? But, okay, so then I mean like.
But once you forgive, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, forgive him, but then I'll show you something small. That's what I'm trying to.
well, at least if you keep people on their toes.
That's the thing.
They wouldn't, do whatever wrong thing they did early on. So
Richard, somebody said you are funny.
I am. Oh, that's nice.
Abigole Champon, your friend.
Yeah.
She said you are funny. She's listening to you. Shout out, Abby girl. Shout out. Well. Oh yeah, sure.
It's not a bad thing. Oh.
It's not a bad thing at all. You need to be funny.
Yeah.
Why should you be boring?
Hey, everybody, somebody, let me see your hands go up.
Oh, so thank you guys for tuning in. I like the whole your friend is saying. I said everybody is giving the feedback and everything. Oh, I love it. So once again, Palm Grace original Tom Brown. Hey, Missy, try this Tom Brown. Like I'm not playing. Try it. If you try it and you don't like it, I'll give you back your money. I know you are not coming back for your money. So if you need more, contact 0277 415935 or 055 8128787. So all too soon we've come to the end of the program. I loved it. I hope you're tuning in next week because next week's topic is going to be super duper. Don't mind me, why? That's how I am, like normally. Even my producer knows. That's why my producer told me to come and do this show. I hope you're loving the song at the background. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. Do they follow on YouTube? They subscribe, right? They subscribe. Magba. You see, the kind of attention people have given me. Please subscribe to Rise Online Radio. Like our content. It's a Christian radio. We are all through, like Monday to Sunday. We are available for you. We are here to the person makes us build your spirituality. But I don't know if is the right English. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, Richard, me person me bona power wa say. So me kasa me ka. Boss suba ko pa na theater. So if you need his number, see me in chambers. I'm gonna give it to you. At the office, I'm the number one line. So Rise Online Radio. Your tagline, you're breathing life. Yeah, that's the tagline. And we are here to, Richard Klein impact in your spirituality. As humans, we can't do away with God, no matter what. We are just mere mortal. Like God is God. So please get closer to God. We're here for you Monday to Sunday. So it like very boring. On Monday they claim it's boring being a Christian and all. But who says it's boring being a Christian? This is a Christian show. Like what we had today is a Christian show. We didn't say anything bad, did we? Yeah. So please subscribe. I'm begging you. If you will subscribe for anybody, can me pay. I beg you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having me. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. See you next week, same time, 4 p.m. to 6. Okay. Thank you, Richard, for coming. Thank you, Richard, for coming to give us your friend. What dear.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Being on your show.
Yeah. We'll invite you again.
No problem.
We'll invite you
I'm always
again.
available.
Yeah, sure. Next week's topic. Okay, so you know what? You can actually interact. You can tell me what we can talk about and everything. My DMs and everything is opened. I know I've not given my number out, but then you can even write it in the comment section. I'm here for you all. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Ciao, ciao.
Hey, everybody.